Hello, Innocents. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brendan, and today we have on board 20 Strong Cloudspire. This is the latest game in the 20 Strong series, and this one is a tower defense game. It's quite a bit unique from the other ones, where you've got this stack of enemies over here, where they'll be coming down these three lane spots toward my hero, and as they come down, I'll have opportunities to use these. I have spires I can put on either side to shoot at the enemies as they come down the lane at me and hopefully defeat them before they get too close to me. And the goal of the game is to take out this whole stack of dudes and then take out the boss, and then we win. Yeah, so if you already know how to play, you want to just jump straight in the gameplay, there's going to be timestamps below. Otherwise, I'll go through a quick rules overview before we hop into the gameplay. So at the beginning of each round, the enemies will sort of move forward basically one space. And then you get a chance to put out some spires. You can put them in any of the either three on the left side or three on the right side of the lane. And then the spires can then attack things they're orthogonally adjacent to. You do that by rolling dice, and then whatever the dice you roll that you put on them has to match the colors of the slots that are on the spires, and then those hits can then be applied to enemies, or you can keep them on there for later. You can also put misses on spires, because when the enemies are next to your spires, they will attack your spires, and misses can prevent one damage. Yeah, that's pretty much those are all the rules. That's all of them. That's it. No. One thing also you can do at the beginning of the round is cycle the top enemy to the bottom optionally. We've got this market stack over here. Various effects will let us gain cards or draw cards from the market stack. The market stack is determined by your chosen hero's faction, and then in addition you choose two other factions that all get shuffled together, and then the enemies get their own factions basically. So every game can be very unique with the different combinations of factions, and the different factions can determine what kind of spires or towers you have access to. So one thing you can do that's pretty powerful is you can banish a die at any time to dig through the market stack for a specific spire that you want and pull it out. So I think Mike from What's Up Co-op Shop was kind of using that to get a strong start and then kind of coasted through. So, but yeah, I had a good run my first game. I feel like things went pretty well. But this one doesn't have the same set of towers I had before, so I'm not quite sure how it's going to go. Although this person starts with these shrubbery spires, and the shrubbery spires let me recover additional dice. So on top of his 3 recovery, I get like 2 extra recovery, so I'm recovering 5 dice every turn. So I'm starting out pretty strong. The boss we're going up against sets the chip to red, and red crits are misses instead. So that's not good. So the red die is going to be a little bit weaker this game than normally is. There's 2 items down here that you can't see actually. So at the start of the game, you get your 2 spires, put out wherever you want them. Those are based on your hero, and then you draw 2 from the market stack. So I've got a Pillar of Fire, and I've got a Muskeg. Sorry, I have never played Cloudspire, so. These are called blueprints. So this spire and this spire can also have purple on them. And then this guy, I think I'm just going to throw him up here and just have him do damage up front when they're coming off the stack. So, all right. Well, that was a quick explanation. I feel like I missed some rules. But whatever, we'll get into it. Before we get started, if you don't mind, if you want to see more solo content, subscribe to the channel. It helps out the little guys like me. I appreciate it. All right, enough shilling. Let's start playing. All right, so first thing that happens is cycle enemies. So we could cycle that guy to the bottom. We're not going to. And then he advances, so he's going to go forward 1 space. Oh, I didn't explain how plus enemies work. So plus skull, it stacks enemies underneath them. And so they can kind of make there's one spot where they're occupying, but there's a stack of several cards. And then when you defeat the enemy on top, then at the cleanup phase, you'll remove that top card, and then the next enemy will be revealed for attacking. So a big stack of enemies is kind of coming toward you that you're trying to pick away at as it comes down. All right, this enemy deals its damage before spires fire instead of in the suffer damage. So that's not good. So we're going to need a mist loaded up early for this guy because he's going to hit us no matter what. All right, so that was advanced enemies. Next is the strategy phase. So first thing we're going to do is place spires. I'm going to place this here. I'm going to place this here. So that gives both of these a purple, and I've got purple, green, yellow here, purple, blue here. So I can between those get 5 hits and 1 miss. So let's just do that. So let's see what we're gonna roll here. 1 purple here, 1 purple here. So that's 2 purples. We need a blue. We need a green. We need a yellow. That's 5 dice. I got 2 strategy. The yellow's probably gonna miss. That'll be our miss die. Also, my heritage special ability says before the tougher damage step, you may banish an item from your inventory to skip the step. Oh, that one fell out of the bucket. All right, purple, green. I'm definitely gonna keep the green hit. It's a blue miss. I don't like that. I feel like we'll put these 2 purples out. Let's just keep this yellow miss for that 1 hit he's gonna do, and then we'll just hope we get a hit here, and then he'll die. All right, so that was place spires, commit dice, roll dice, apply dice. Now spires, so this guy does his damage before spires fire. So he does 1 damage. So he's not adjacent to me, he's only adjacent to my 2 towers. So he's gonna do 1 damage to one of these 2 towers. I have a miss here, so that hits that. And then now the spires fire, so now I can apply dice that are adjacent to him. I should have rolled more dice to get prepared over here, I guess. Or I could have, but that's all right. So yeah, I'll put 4 damage on him, which will defeat him. So he gets tapped a little bit. Yeah, that's it. And there's a resolve. Suffer damage, which was normally where they would attack. But no damage to suffer there. After effects, exhaust dice. Let's exhaust these dice. Recover dice. So our recovery is 3. However, both of these say we recover 1 additional. So we're going to recover 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all my dice. So, boom. Got to get a little setup going on here. So I gain this as an item. Before suffer damage, swap the positions of any 2 enemies. I might end up banishing that to use my ability. Not a spectacular ability. All right, cleanup. And then next round. So this guy has plus skull. Only crits can be applied to this enemy. Oh, I should have prepared a crit up here maybe. I could exhaust the die to make him go down. I only have 1 health. I need to kill this guy and get his health. I think we're just going to let him be. So this guy comes out. So normally, because this guy has a plus skull, the next enemy would come. However, the next enemy is a mini boss. When a plus skull does not pull in mini bosses, so the mini boss is going to stay there. That mini boss, I might cycle it next turn, next round. All right, so we need a crit here. Just do what we did last time. Purple, purple, blue, green, yellow. Because purple, purple, blue, green, yellow. Yeah, all of those can hit them. We just need 1 of these dice to crit. We can roll them all twice. So, good odds there. I could throw in more dice to prepare other stuff for the future. Is that the time to do it now, or should I save that? Nah, I think we're all right for now. Can do it in the future. No need to do it now. Okay, I did not get any crits. Let's roll everything again. Only crits can be applied to this enemy. Okay, come on, dice. Second strategy. Blue crit. Whew! So I could load up some of these other dice if I wanted to. Don't think I'm going to. Just gonna let him exhaust. So then Spires fire, so this crit fires onto this guy. Has an instant reward, plus 2 health, recover 3 dice. I'm gonna take 2 health because I have 1. And there's some enemies that when they activate, you take damage instantly, so let's not die to that. So that enemy, there's a singular discard in this game. You just have to be careful to flip over cards because on one side is like, you know, the spire or whatever, the friendly side, and the other side is the enemy side. So we'll just keep that, whatever, over there in the discard. All right, so, and then I can recover 5 again. This is going well, but now we're about to fight the mini boss. Maybe, unless we exhaust the die. think we just put the mini boss on the bottom of the deck. Or yeah. So yeah, cycle enemies. I exhaust a yellow. Put this guy on the bottom. Speaking of which, here's the guy. All right. I'll stop that for now. Royal Talon. So on activation, I lose 1 health, so I'll go down to 2. After this enemy is defeated, banish 1 die with a crit applied to an enemy. That sucks. Okay. It's got a lot of health, so we're rolling 2 purples, a blue, a green, and a yellow again. Same old, same old. Probably not gonna. Probably don't want to kill him here. Probably just want to. No, he does 2 damage. We're gonna need 2 misses to eat his attack. Okay, 2 rolls. Oh my gosh, the green die. Ooh, that's a yellow crit. But it'll get banished if I put it on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5 damage. After his enemy is defeated, banish 1 die with a crit applied to an enemy. Banishing a yellow is not the end of the world, right? Here's the thing. If I roll a miss or a crit on this thing, it's taking out both my towers. Maybe we just play it safe. And just go for the misses. No problem is I can only do 1 damage here. So he kind of needs to be at 5 HP. Maybe we just kill him and just accept that we'll just lose a die. Maybe we just reroll all these. Hopefully we get a... Man. I really don't want this guy to... I guess I can banish an item and just ignore his nonsense. And we pull that. And we just roll everything. And then we just banish this item if we don't want him to attack. Yeah, let's do that. Probably a bad idea, but... Holy crits. Why did I roll so many crits? I don't want to banish any purple dice. Oh, it's terrible. This is just 2 damage, and then it'll be at 4. Oh, that's gross. 1, 2. I mean, I could do 6 to him and banish a crit, I guess. That is an option. Oh, this is here. This is... Just keep that yellow there for the future. Or do we? No. Let's not... whatever. We just keep it there for now. Dang it. Whatever. We'll lose a purple. It's fine. Everything will be fine. Yeah, let's just slap all that. So 2, 4, 5, 6 damage. He's dead. Instant reward, I get recovery, strategy, or 2 health. Then you can draw 2 cards from the market stack and keep 1. I've already kind of essentially got 5 recovery, so I feel like I need more strategy. So I'm going to take 1 more strategy. And then, so after this enemy is defeated, banish 1 die. So let's banish this purple then, as we must. I should have kept that yellow crit. That sucks. Okay, that guy's gone. We're going to go ahead and exhaust this, because you can keep them on the spires or you can exhaust them, so I'm just going to exhaust it. And I recover 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man. Not good. After each activation, exhaust 1 die, apply to this enemy. Okay. Oh, I forgot to take the cards, I think, yeah. Then draw 2 cards from market stack, keeping 1. So when you don't, whatever card you don't keep from the market stack, you put on the bottom. So this is a mini boss. Mini bosses don't take a spot in your inventory. Also, they all have the same ending effect. So this one says, at any time, place all unbanished dice back in your dice pool, then place them on top of the deployment stack. So basically it gives you a turn of respite. So I'm going to take this card. The other card I'm going to put on the bottom. After each activation, we automatically apply a die we're choosing from the exhausted area set to a hit on an enemy adjacent to the spire. Yeah. Let's put that on the bottom. It's not that great. Okay, so now we've got that rhyme in our inventory, which we can use to stop the flow of enemies. Okay, so that was that. So now it's next round. So we could cycle that guy. I don't think we're going to. We can just kind of kill him. We have 3 strategy now. That was another one of those. Who shuffled this deck? All right, so once again, 2 purples, green, yellow, blue. Okay, got 3 rolls here. Okay, a yellow crit, keeping that. Just reroll everything else. We've got 2 more rolls. Just need 3 more damage here. Oh my gosh, purple die. Where are you going? Okay, that's 5 already. Do I be greedy here? I think I just keep the guaranteed damage, and then I reroll the blue and the green, because I can keep the blue and the green on those things. If they get crits or whatever, that would be kind of nice. They rolled hits. Is it worth keeping a green hit? Maybe. Yeah, I'll just put them on there for now. All right, so actually 1, 2, yeah, I need the crit. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 5. So plus 2 health or recover 3 dice. I'll take the health because my recovery is kind of cracked at this point. So all these are going to get exhausted. Do I want to exhaust that green? That is the question. We have 3 rolls. It'll be fine. We'll just exhaust that so we can recover 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty smooth sailing so far. All right, next round. We could cycle that guy. We're not going to. He advances. He has 5 health. Same thing as last turn. 2 purple, blue, green, yellow. A crit would be nice here. Ooh, there's a purple crit. Take that. Put that purple crit here in case we want to save it. Let's keep the yellow hit. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could just kill him with this. I got 2 more rolls. Kind of want to go for some crits. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I have to apply this die because this is on a. This thing says that at the end of the round, all dice loaded onto these added blueprints get exhausted. So it's going to go away either way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that and then keep those dice for the next guy. All right, plus 2 health, recover 3 dice. I'll just go up to 6, I guess. I am playing at the default difficulty of the game. In case you were, excuse me, sorry, wondering. Okay, that is that. Next round. In the suffer damage step, this enemy is considered to be adjacent to your hero. Okay, well, let's make sure he's. Oh, I forgot to recover dice. There we go. Now we're ready for the next round. Gain up to 2 spires of your choice from the discard. I don't think there are any spires in the discard yet. I do have room for that item in my inventory. I've got 2 open inventory slots. I've still got this Joust card, which is quite useless, so I'll be banishing that at some point. Okay, so 2 purples and a blue. So because we have this guy who's going to have an enemy stack, we're kind of guaranteed to have a card come here. So I'm going to roll another purple and try to get a crit ready for that Pillar of Fire. Okay, that's a purple crit. We'll keep that. All right, let's go for roll number 2. Let's try to get some more crits. That's a purple miss. Don't like that. Roll number 3. Okay, nothing special there. Oh, that's right. I forgot I wanted to save a. Well, whatever. Mistakes have been made. Yeah, probably exhaust that. All right, how do we want to kill this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, so he's defeated before he gets to be adjacent to me, so that's fine. This guy is an item. I'll go to my inventory, so I have 2 items in my inventory, plus that mini hero still. Oh yeah, let's exhaust this die. I don't want to keep that around. All right, I'll keep those on there, so then I can recover 5 dice. We'll just take these 4. We'll go to the next round. This enemy activates to the closest available lane to your hero. Ooh. He's going to be like right here. And I don't really have a good way to defeat him when he's right there. I might cycle that guy just so I can attack him later. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. So start of the round, I'll exhaust one die to cycle that enemy to the bottom, since I don't really have a good way to deal with that. Another joust. This enemy deals its damage before Spire's fire. Okay. So we will need a miss, and our kind of slots over here are filled up, so that's... that is something. Purple, purple, blue. I could let this thing die, and then I could recover it back from the discard using my item I have that I don't really care about, maybe. I don't know. Okay, let's just get a blue miss or something. It's fine. Oh, there it is. We'll hold on to that. I'll put these here, and actually, 1, 2, 3. Let's reroll this purple one more time. I don't know if I have 1 or 2 rerolls left. I think I only have 1 left, so I'll just roll one more time. Did not get a crit. Okay, so 1, 2. Oh yeah, before Spire's fire, he gets to attack. So this gets exhausted to block that damage. Now we can finish attacking him. Yeah. Green crit. Sorry to see you go, buddy. So he's defeated. I've got another joust in my inventory. Now my inventory is full. Quite full. All right, I recover 5 again. Go to the next round. Here's how I would normally activate to the top lane, or instead place underneath this enemy. Okay, we'll just kill him in 1 hit and not worry about that. So he has 4 health. This is a mini boss. It's not too bad. He just has 4 health. So 2 purples, a blue, and a green. A yellow's already taken. Oh, another glider's coming up. I don't have any way to deal with that glider yet. We'll see what we get though. We'll see what happens. Okay, 2 purples, blue, green. That's a crit. Hold on to that. Got a blue miss and a green miss. All right, roll number 2. Oh, man. Roll number 3. Last roll. A purple miss. Holy moly, what is that? Game's trying to put me down. All right, just enough damage though. 1, 2, 3, 4. So instant reward, draw 4 cards from the market stack, keep 2, then plus 2 health. I'm already at full health, man. Draw 4 cards from the market stack, keeping 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it gives me more inventory slots. Suffer damage step. The Spire is adjacent to all active enemies in the exhaust dice step. All dice here are exhausted. Each Spire's fires, you may apply 1 die from your dice pool set to an enemy. Okay. Let's just put these on the bottom and keep these 2. My inventory is full, but when you gain a Spire, you can immediately place it. So I'm going to place a hive here. Actually, I'm going to place it here. And place this here. So the hive is adjacent to, in suffer damage step, the Spire is adjacent to all enemies. Oh, okay. Still though, that's fine. Suffer damage is adjacent to all enemies. That's annoying. Okay, this guy defeated. Didn't get any health because we're at full health. All right, so this glider, this enemy activates the closest available lane to your hero. So I assume that because he has a plus skull, the next enemy he pulls out is going to go right there and not underneath him. I think that's how that works because they only stack when there's a thing immediately under where they're about to be deployed into. Just check this. Deploy the next enemy, additional enemy under the card of the enemy that activated. Okay, no. Okay, so he's going to pull a friend with him to the front. Okay, whatever. That's fine. So this guy and then this guy come to the front. Skip activation this round. Oh, interesting item. Okay. So those guys just come straight to the front. Oh, I forgot to recover dice last turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's not forget that. Okay. So we can roll anything here. So this one has an extra purple. This one has an extra purple. So 2 purples because of that. A green and a yellow because of this. And then we've got 2 whatevers. The red die is not good because of this thing, but it's still fine. So I'll just roll that. So that covers just these 2. I kind of want to roll extras for next turn, so I might roll an extra purple, blue, green, yellow. I don't have that purple. So blue, green, yellow. Yeah, we're rolling a lot of dice this turn. We are rolling a lot of dice. Okay, oh, the red crit is a miss. That is so sad. All right, let's keep this yellow hit. Let's keep this green hit. Okay, gotta reroll all this, I think. Roll number 2. That's a red crit again. What in the actual heck is going on here? Let's take this for next turn. When this enemy is defeated, do 1 damage to each adjacent spire and hero. So both these spires are going to take 1 damage when the enemy dies. Okay, I think we just roll everything again and just try to get what we can here. Nice, blue crit. Man. What we're going to do is do this, this. Actually, this, this. When this enemy is defeated, this enemy deals 1 damage to each adjacent spire. And this guy's adjacent during suffered damage. But it's not going to be suffered damage when she dies. It's going to be Spire's Fire, so that's okay. So just be adjacent to these 2. So I need a miss for both of these people. So I kind of want to not... Oh yeah, put the blue crit down there. I think we're just going to not keep any of these dice. Alright, so that was supply. So now it's Spire's Fire. We need to do 4 damage to this guy. All these dice are going to go away, so I might as well just fire all these. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get this item. We don't have room for this item. I will get rid of one of my jousts, I guess. So now I've got a joust, a glider, and a dispatch in my inventory. These are exhausted. Exhausted a lot of dice. Okay. Yeah, and this guy comes out after, like basically during the cleanup, so after he would have attacked, so he doesn't attack this turn. Yeah, okay. So now it's next turn. I could cycle that enemy. I'm not going to. I need a green miss and a blue miss this turn. Oh, don't forget to recover dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to skip the red for now. The red's just not that good. Not as good as it normally is. All right, so now we activate this enemy. -1 health. After each activation exhausts. Okay. All right, so we need a green miss, a blue miss. So we need both these to be misses. So purple, purple, purple. We roll 1 extra blue die. Just try to get an extra miss rolling around. Worst case scenario, I can recover defeated spires from the discard of my item. All right, 3 rolls to do this. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful misses. There's a blue miss. There's a green miss. All right, that was roll number 1. Let's just focus on defeating this guy now. I need 2 more hits for that guy. Roll number 2. Blue crit. Take that. And roll number 3. Let's see if we can get some crits here. Let's save for the future. There's a crit. Let's load that up here. Let's load this here. This doesn't matter. Okay. So, Spire's Fire. Let's fire this. When this enemy is defeated, this enemy deals 1 damage to each adjacent spire and each adjacent spire and hero. So I'm assuming it doesn't deal damage to my hero because I'm not adjacent. Okay. And it's not the spires. It's not the suffered damage step, so it's not adjacent to the hive. Okay. So boom, boom. Okay. So +2 health to recover 3 dice. I don't know what the order that is. Like, do I get those dice now? Like, because it's recover 3 dice, but I mean, I think that like, does the miss get removed as soon as I block the damage? I don't know. I'll just be mean to myself and just say I don't get those dice back. All right, so this one is defeated. Oh yeah, it's this one. We need to do 4 damage. These are gonna go away, so that's 3. Then we'll do the green hit. That's 4. I don't think I have any spires in the discard yet. No, I don't. Okay. All right, so I already got the reward for this. So now we go on to suffer damage, nothing happens, after effects, exhaust dice. A bunch of dice are gonna get exhausted. Just throw these into the discard. Gain item rewards cleanup. Okay, so I need to recover some dice here. 5 to be exact, 3, 4, 5. So let's take purples and blues for now. And then let's go to the next one. Okay. This guy comes out. I lose 1 health down to 5. But it'll go back in its spot. All right. After each activation, exhaust all dice loaded onto adjacent spires. That doesn't matter that much. All right. Purple, blue, purple. 2 purples and a blue. Yeah. Yeah. Seems possible. Gotta get rid of that green miss, I think. So this is 1, 2, 3. This is 5 damage right here. I think I'm just gonna stick with this, not do anything weird. I do have to burn that green crit though. Maybe I just re-rolled the purples. It's a little slightly risky. I've got 2 re-rolls. Yeah, it's too late. We've already done it. Famous last words. Where are you going? Purple die. Stay in the tray. All right, I'm not messing with this anymore, actually. I changed my mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. +1 recovery, strategy, or healing. I mean, I feel like I'm okay with 3 strategy. I'm just gonna take the recovery. I don't want to get behind on dice ever. Not that I'm super going to, but then draw 2 cards on the market stack, keeping 1. Ooh, that's a mini boss. We'll take that. Doesn't take a spot in our inventory. The other one's gonna go to the bottom. Sorry, water tower. It's a cool item though. Or it's a cool spire. Enemies adjacent to spire have -1 health, minimum 1, so it makes enemies easier to defeat. All right. So suffer damage, after effects, exhaust dice. We're gonna exhaust this die. This die is just blocking us. All these dice, of course, exhaust. Recover dice. Recovers 4, 5, 6 now. So 1, 2, 3. We'll just keep that red die and timeout. All right. Oh, okay. This guy's defeated. I discard a card from my inventory. Cool. I have too many cards. Oh yeah, that mini hero I just got. Skip the suffer damage step of a round, and then, like as normal, put him on top. So -1 health when that guy deploys. I'm down to 4. He's got 5 health, so 2 purples, a blue, a green, a yellow. Got 3 rolls to do it. Ooh, that's nice. I'm going to take this green and yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll roll these 2 purple dice 2 times. That's 1. No way they both miss, right? It's not possible. Oh, 1 did. Come on, man. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When this enemy is defeated, discard 1 card from your inventory. I'll get rid of Joust. Don't really like that. So now I've got a free inventory slot. Hooray. And then +1 to something. And then draw 2 cards and keep 1. I feel like we have enough recovery now. I might just take 1 more strategy. Well, I could take +2 health to go back to full. It's fine. Okay. Yellow, green, blue, purple. And then, okay, draw 2 cards, mark a stat, keeping 1. After it's a spire, each activation automatically apply a die of your choosing. Place into an empty enemy lane position when a non-boss enemy or a stack including a non-boss enemy occupies. Discard this card and defeat that enemy. That is great. I'll take that item. The proximity mine just blows up something. Oh yeah, this die is exhausted too. Get that out of here. All right, so now we clean, exhaust, recover dice. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, we recover 6 now, right? Because it's 4 + 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Place this into an empty enemy lane position. When a non-boss enemy occupies this position, discard this card and defeat that enemy. Or the topmost non-boss enemy in the stack. I feel like I could just put it here and just instant defeat that thing, but I don't really want to at this point. This guy does this. He would pull this enemy, but it's a mini boss, so I'm going to ignore that extra pull. Only crits can be applied to this enemy. When I defeat him, I'm going to get some health. All right, let's try to get some big hits to load up for the next guy. After each Spire's fire, exhausted die apply to this enemy. Okay. So 2 purples, a blue, a green, and a yellow. We've got 4 rolls. Let's get some crits here. More than 1, preferably. All right, roll number 1. That is not a crit. Roll number 2. Here's a yellow and a purple. Roll number 3. Ooh, boy. Why not? Roll number 4. If we get another crit, we can save all 4 of our other crits for the next boss, next enemy. Nope, didn't get it. All right, so let's put this Spire's Fire, this, bam. Instant reward is +2 health, so go back up to 6. Okay, so we'll exhaust this and this. We'll get rid of this guy. Recover 2 dice. Keep everything else out there for the future. Not proximity mine yet. We're going to put it here probably in a second once this guy pulls in some extra stuff. All right, so next round, cycle. Not going to cycle that guy. Advance. So this guy has a plus enemy. When this enemy is defeated, do 1 damage to each adjacent spire and hero. That is annoying. Man, that's really annoying. Because I would need a purple miss here and a purple miss here. Although I can... I don't think I have that item anymore. That is awful. All right, we're just going to need 2 purple misses. No big deal. Or I could just let it go 1 extra space and then come here. Okay. Yeah, so that enemy gets pulled under. Hey, there's that mini boss we skipped earlier. Okay. So, what are we rolling? 2 purples. No, we're rolling all of our purples. We need purple misses. What else are we rolling? Nothing. That's it. Just 2 purples. 3 purples. All right, purple misses, we need you. Summon yourselves. That's not it. Roll number 2. Man, I hate getting rid of purple crits. Boy, do I hate it. I mean, I could just let that one enemy just keep trudging along. I'm gonna get a green mist prepared for the shrubbery. Yeah, we're 2, 4, 6. We need this purple crit. All right, roll number 3. Come on, purple misses. That's another purple crit. Didn't get a green miss either. All right, one more. Last roll. Got the green miss. I might as well load this here, and then this can go. Doesn't matter, I'm just going to get rid of it. All right, so now the Spire's Fire. So there's 2, 4, 6. So guy's defeated. Draw 4 cards on market stack, keep 2, then get +2 health. I'm already at full health. Let's see, 1, 2. I have 1 spot in my inventory. Draw 4 cards, keeping 2. And there's another mini boss. We're definitely going to take that. Put the rest of these back. So mini boss is card number 1. Doesn't take an inventory slot. This one's good. This one's good. I think I'll keep the water tower. Water tower seems cool. Other ones we'll put on the bottom in this order. All right. Cool. So no suffer damage, after effects. Exhaust dice. These dice exhaust. Exhaust dice, recover dice. I get 5, 6 back, so I'll just take purples and blues. Gain item rewards, clean up. This guy goes away. Okay, next round. Could cycle that mini boss at the bottom again. And kind of not really worth it, so. Everything's gonna move forward, I guess. This moves here, this moves here. This enemy deals damage before Spire's Fire instead of in the suffered damage. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use an item I have that lets me skip activation this round because I just don't want to deal with that right now. I just want to focus on this guy first. This lady, powder monkey. Sure. So there's that. We used it. Now it's gone. Actually, apply up to 4 committed hits to any active enemy and then place this on the deployment stack. I mean, yeah, these items are just. I didn't even use my mini bosses. I'm just hoarding them over here. Anyway, so what does it say? Skip activation. So activation is when enemies advance. I actually don't think I want to skip activation now that I think about it, because then she'll just be stuck there. going to use this item, weirdly. This mini-boss. At any time, place all unbanished dice back in your dice pool, then place all unbanished dice. That means all the things are going to come off the towers, right? I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound good at all. That doesn't sound good at all. You know what? Forget it. We're just going to put this mine here. Just let this hive... Oh, I'll take a damage too. Whatever. I don't care if I take a damage. We're just going to put the mine there. I'm tired of dealing with this chucklehead. Alright, we'll just let it fly. This guy's going to go forward. Does damage in the Spire's fire instead of suffer damage. Stacks this enemy under. So the activation effect, I think, goes off when it spawns. So this enemy activates to the closest available land to your hero. Right? So, like, does it mean it goes under this? Well, technically, this enemy moves first and dies, actually. So, before that, or yeah, I don't know what's going on anymore. This enemy goes forward, gets blown up, does 1 damage to this, which is exhaust this. This thing dies. I take 1 damage. Then I get 2 health, recover 3 dice. So I'll just go back to full. I don't know what the order of operations there is. Doesn't really matter. This is gone. This is gone. So this enemy activates to the closest available land to your hero. I feel like that activation effect still goes off, even though it normally would stack underneath the other enemy. Double check that real quick. Oh, where is that bit of text? You know what, we'll just play like that. It doesn't really super matter, I guess. So, whatever. That's what's happening. Alright. How are we going to handle this here round? Wait, this guy isn't in the right spot. There he is. Okay, so we need 2 purple. Purple. We need a blue. We're going to need a green, and then another blue and a yellow. So I'll put out this water tower here. It means that Jason have -1 HP. Oh, that thing also has a purple. Throw another purple in there. Okay, I got. Oh, right. When this stack is empty, this guy gets put here. I had to kill both these enemies before that guy comes out. Okay. Okay. 4 rolls. That's a purple crit. That's a green miss. Blue miss. I'll take that. Yellow crit, we'll take that. Alright, that was roll number 1. 3 more rolls. Let's roll number 2. Let's roll number 3. I really just need 1 purple miss. Here's roll number 4. So if I don't get it, that left spire is going to die. Whoop. Yeah. This is going to be disastrous. Oh, there it is. Thank goodness. We needed that. Alright, do I care about any rest of these? Probably not. Maybe the green. Maybe the blue. Okay, whatever. Purples, go away. Alright. So that was apply dice. So now it's Spire's Fire. This enemy deals damage before Spire's Fire. So miss here. So that gets blocked. Oh, I don't have enough damage to kill this guy. Like I had an extra purple hit that I had right there. Or I could have had right there and didn't. I chose not to. Whatever. We'll just suffer my own stupidity there. That's fine. You know what? No, I don't want prolong this nonsense. I'm just going to say I put that there, and then that's 5. All right, draw 4 cards on market stack. Keep 2 plus 2 health. Great. I don't think there's any cards left. One that left. I guess I'll take... This is 1. That gives me 2 more inventory slots. Then we'll take this Flame Harness as another one. Then the other 2 will go to the bottom in the order of my choosing. Items don't really matter. Oh yeah, let's kill this guy, I guess. This guy has 3 health, so we're just going to slap that on him. Alright, so that guy's defeated. This one's defeated. Alright, so no damage to suffer, after effects, exhaust dice. A lot of dice to exhaust. Yeah, don't get the yellow there. Recover dice. Recover 6. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. 6. Okay, gain item rewards. This thing I gain. And this thing gets cleaned up. Okay, okay, next rounds. Yeah. This guy deploys. Exhaust all dice currently applied to enemies. Done. All active enemies have plus 2 health. So he has 10 health, not 8. I do have a thing that lets me apply up to 4 committed. In the apply dice step, apply up to 4 committed hits to any active enemies. So I can do that. I can skip the suffer damage step. We've got options here. All right, let's start rolling. We need all the purples. Green, yellow. Let's roll an extra green. Need some blues. Like we just roll everything. Except for red, maybe. We'll roll red too. Alright, we got 4 rolls, 10 damage. There's a green crit. Take that. Let's roll number 1, roll number 2. There's a purple crit. It doesn't matter, put it there. There's a green crit. I don't have anything to do with this green crit. Just put it here, I guess. It's a yellow crit. 2. All right. Yeah, we'll go for roll number 3. So much damage. 2, 4, 6. Oh, I could have actually killed him right there. There's roll number 3. All right, he's extremely dead. I'm going to use this item, mini hero. In the apply dice step, apply up to 4 committed hits to any active enemies, and then I put him here. And then he gets banished. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then this just goes here. All right, so that was the apply dice step. Now Spire's Fire. Bam, 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 bam. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He's dead. We won. We did it somehow, by some miracle. We still had 2 more mini bosses. We had a bunch of wonderful items in our inventory that we didn't need to use. I never used my character ability because I was never really in any trouble. But yeah, that is 20 strong Cloudspire. So as you could maybe gather from the video and maybe other videos you've seen, this I think is the easiest 20 strong deck to win. However, despite the easiness of it, I really do like the mechanics of this deck. It's super fun. The scaling of the rulebook basically has you adding more mini bosses to the stack. So by default you have 3, and then you can add in 4, 5, or 6. So 1, 2, or 3 extra. That's how far the rules go. Technically, there's still wait, yeah, there's only 3 extra mini bosses. So I guess that's the max you could jam in there as an extra 3. I mean, you could remove some from your own market stack and then start jamming them in if you wanted to. I really had a bunch of, because the fact that many heroes don't take any inventory space and they are like extremely powerful and that they stop the enemies from deploying and they have this powerful effect on top of that makes them really good. So having many heroes in your market is a really strong boon for you. So like if you really wanted to, you could do a stack where you have no mini heroes in your market, which would then allow you to do all the mini bosses in the enemy stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, you'd have 9 mini bosses in the stack of cards. That would definitely make the game go longer because you're adding, like every card you add is like another like round of the game kind of, depending on how the plus skulls work out and stuff. But yeah, I mean this deck's really fun. Yeah, so I like it. A lot of variability because of how you choose your setup, because you choose your hero, which gives you one faction. You choose 2 additional factions. Players are available to you. And then that also affects the boss you pick, and the mini boss factions all get pulled in for the enemies, so that can affect your game. Like I had that one enemy that would just kind of sail right up to me and attack me. That was a new mechanic. I hadn't seen the other one, so yeah, fun little deck. What's coming up on the channel? Anything cool? More solo content. So, thanks for watching if you've made it this far. I appreciate you. Yeah, stay tuned. Excited to get some more 20 strong in my life too. When those Awaken Realms games come out, that'll be exciting. The gameplay on those looks really slick. So still a little. I'm interested to see how the Nemesis is going to scale down to 1 player. That's my only kind of maybe concern, but all the rest of it just looks really cool, different. I'll keep buying 20 strong and they keep making it. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. Peace.